Alright, hello all. I'm sorry, I'm 2 minutes late. I'm 2 minutes late for a reason, I promise. Uh, Peachy wanted to be let in, and I did not get my normal wake up because she was not indoors. She was, in fact, outside. So we're gonna get the game running. Oh my god. Normally I would have been up like an hour ago, but no, apparently that's just not happening today. It's probably because I'm so tired from yesterday. Fucking FGO. You know? Fucking FGO. Alright. Fill up my little drinky drink. Without making it fizz up so much that I can't close the lid. Oh good, y'all are seeing the correct screen. Peachy, no, you have already caused me to be late. You are not also going to distract me so I cannot play. Yes, I know you're fascinated by the changes in this room. My god. She's such a little brat. Okay. Ah. There we go. Where were we? Ah, yes. The Adventure of the Runaway Room. The Old Bailey. Okay. So we will start from there. Let's see. Okay. Yes, this is in fact a snow globe basically on top of this drink. And it is my other War of the Rohirrim piece of merch. It is in fact Helm's Deep. Alright. I do not remember where we left off. Okay. So the girl, Gina Lestrade, is up, and so is the old man. VLADDY! He does look like a VLADDY. I'll be so for real, y'all. He really does. Okay, so. Alright, we're on what the girl saw. That's good to know. Okay. Well, yeah, you're inside a fucking seat. I mean, you're inside of a seat, so... Cold. Alright. There's always something bothering you. I fully believe. Alright. We're just gonna press everything. Yeah. Yeah, riding for free, okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Fair. Maybe the old man put it back in. Okay. I mean, you did get in trouble. Okay. Okay. So normally it's pretty dead at that time of night. Odd that there were then 4 or 5 people in it. Oof. Yeah, girly pop, I believe in you. Well, you say that, but maybe this is an elaborate ruse and both of them were working together. You never know. Yeah, that was very nice of him to help you escape. Stop talking about this frickin'... Okay. Oh my god, is she... Yeah, she's gonna say this every single time I press and nothing comes out. Okay. I believe that, actually. I don't think that there's a way to see out. The bang is weird. Is that really what you think? Is it really? I'm cold. Oh, my goodness. I've started cleaning the office so that I can have recording space where you guys will see more than one viewpoint, and it'll be organized. But in a bid to clean, it, of course, always looks far worse in progress than it will when it's completed. Ergo, the shit on top of all of the chairs. Alright. Yes, the cushion got lighter. Ah. He's not reacting. Hello, Zurhura. Oh my goodness. Okay. The Irishman sitting up, the bloke. Yeah. How do I... Aha. I guess it doesn't... We have to press all of them, don't we? Yeah, we do have to press all of them. I did get Carnazir. I don't know if you saw the post I made on the channel last night, but, so I procrastinated because I kind of thought that, like, Tamlin, this was gonna be really easy to farm, right? And I really genuinely did. I thought, because, like, Tamlin, I did most of my farming in, like, a single day. And it was really easy because of all the damage bonus CEs and stuff and the huge drop rates. And so I really thought this was gonna, and also because I was leveling up so much during the Tamlin event, I always had, like, AP to run it, right? So I really thought it was gonna be like the Tamlin event, and then it wasn't. So I waited till yesterday because I was like, oh, I could just do it like in like an hour or two on the last day. And I think I started playing at 10 a.m. and I realized it was not going to be as easy as I thought. And I didn't stop playing, I think, until 6 p.m. Like, just solid to get Karna. I think I got my last copy of Karna because I took a break to get dinner at like 5. And I got my last Karna about probably 5:30. And then I played for a little bit longer just to get some materials to level up. I rolled on the Oberyn banner. I didn't get Oberyn, but I did get Ryder and Bonnie and Mary Reed, which I had on my old account that got deleted. So that's nice. It's kind of like a callback. And then I stopped. And then because I'm a glutton for punishment, I played Infinity Nikki for like 2 hours while on call with Knick Knack. And then after I left, I ended up playing through the Paul Bunyan event on my account. Yeah, see, Zara Herrera, I did not understand that. To put this into perspective, I had only drawn like 20 times on box 1 before yesterday. Like, I hadn't even cleared the first box. I ended up clearing 9 of them by the end of the day. Okay. Ah, the slang. Honestly, for most of the afternoon, I was convinced I was just going to get 1 copy of Karna, and I was not going to be able to get the 4 NP copies. Or, I did get the coins, and I got the NP copies. I did not clear out the shop. I got a couple of monuments, like 1 foo card, and that was about it. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Well, yeah. Maybe don't hide in small, dark places. Hang on. There's gotta be something. Huh, okay. Okay. Still bleeding. Ugh. That's awful. Yeah. Yes, Mr. First on the Roof screamed. Yeah, her. I did get this. I had enough CEs that basically I just switched every single one of my servants to have the CE on it to drop the hand wraps, and then just push through grinding the 90 Lancer node, because that was the easiest one for me to like get the biggest returns on. So yeah, no. As I said, I got all the Karna related stuff, and that was it. I barely got anything else. Hi, Jens. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. That's probably what I should be doing this morning. I'm looking at the mess on the other side of the room, and the fact that my desk has just become unusable. I literally have the space to put my cup and like my mouse and keyboard, and every other bit of my desk is currently taken up by stuff that I pulled out of the messy corner. I did find the King Arthur video conspiracy board, my Knights of the Round Table conspiracy board. It's actually still mostly together. I didn't disassemble it, which is really interesting. I think I might just like cardboard back some of the pictures that are like curling up and maybe make it like a piece of like the background on one of the walls in this room. I'm very tempted because I put a lot of effort into it, you know, and I could keep adding to it as we like get new characters. What I should do is I should get pictures of the fate servants that go along with each character, and then I could put like question marks and stuff by the ones who don't have fate servants. That's what I should do, and then make like a separate little group of like the Tamlin Knights. I might do that and keep it as like an ongoing sort of thing. Okay, so something was wrong with this testimony, and I can't... I don't think there's anything wrong with this statement. Yeah, no, shouldn't say anything interesting. Okay, statement number 3. We talked about that. Where's my left-right controls? Oh, shit. That's definitely not my left-right controls. Where's my... Okay, where's my key config? Oi. Okay. So in theory, look should be... Okay. We could try BM. Do we need to do it in something? Okay. Let's try here. See, it won't let me... It won't let me go left or right for the... Okay, yeah, this is not really configured for keyboard because it will not let me...
Excuse me.
I don't know. So it's not this statement. Alright, I guess we'll work our way forward from back. 5 was not correct, so let's try 4 again. Nothing. Goodness.
Excuse me.
That's so strange. So strange. Okay. Alright, we'll try statement 3 now. Same way.
Hold it.
Nothing. I mean, in theory... Oh! Shit. Why did that not appear before?
Excuse me.
Yeah, for me, the next event that I really actually want to play is the Satanta Welfare. That's my... Actually, both Tamlin and Karna were just supposed to show me how to do the FGO events. And I feel like I learned very different lessons from each of them. Knick-Knack also did let me get a look at the, was it the GSSWs or the summons for that are coming up, and there are a few I'm somewhat interested in. So I think there's there's gotta be it's up on one of the pages. What is it, a year behind, or is it a... ...2 years behind? I forget. Because Knick-Knack showed me a page, and now I can't remember what the page was. Oh, okay. So it was the lucky bag, I think? I think I'm looking at it. Yeah. For anyone who is curious, I am interested potentially in... Oh, this doesn't feel right. It's gotta be 2 years behind. Yeah? It's gotta be 2 years behind. Unless I'm wrong. No, you're right. I think it's 1 year. I could just check chat, you know, because I bet you guys are telling me. Yeah, 2023. Okay. So I was right the first time, 2023. I was looking at those, and I'm vaguely interested in the Saber single target. Potentially the Lancer single target. I would have said Rider AoE, except I did just get Iskandar, so I don't need that. I think... And then I was also interested... Oh yeah, Berserker AoE offensive looks really good for me. Because if I could get, you know, God Juna or Ibuki Doji, that would be great, or Morgan, and then Minamoto no Raiko would give me a second copy of my Minamoto no Raiko, because I already have her. And then I'm interested in the extra support, just because I've got, you know, I think that's Io? It's either, no, it's Himiko, and then Qin Shi Huang and Bazette are on it, as well as Lady Avalon and Sherlock Holmes, which is also tempting. Personally, at least. So yeah. Those are the ones I was interested in based on what I saw. Also, you guys are not getting an FGO stream this week because I spent 6 hours playing Karna yesterday. I could have streamed it, and I should have, but I didn't. Okay. Alright, anything we hear is important at this point in this trial. Keep your wig on, my dude. Supplement. Girl. Do I need to... That's fair. Yeah, the Berserker AoE just looks like a really good one, personally for me, because I need more AoE stuff. And then yeah, part of the reason why I'm interested in the you know, the Saber single target is that there's the Sigurd, and I would like to get Sigurd. It's not the only thing I'm interested in. I'd take Miyamoto Musashi very happily. But like, you know, that would be great. I mean, Saber AoE offensive doesn't look too bad either. I just don't know a lot of those servants. So I'm like, you know? And like, while Lancer single target absolutely looks up my alley, I already have so many Lancers. I really should not. It's almost, you know, ridiculous. It's almost why I kind of want to cast her AoE offensive. But the only one I really want there is Lady Murasaki, and I kind of don't want to roll on something where I have more odds to get something I don't want than something I do want. So the Berserker AoE offensive seems nice, and then some of the Saber stuff. I got my Rider AoE, so I'm fine with that. Was it, Nick Nack was laughing. I've changed my main lineup for the events now, because I've got what I'm calling the cockroach back line now. So I switched up how I'm doing my team, and in my front line now I'm using Koyanskaya and Iskandar. Iskandar, not because he has an AoE NP, right? But because his 3 skills are really good for buffing whatever servant I pick, along with Koyan, to the point where they're doing insane damage, right? For a couple of turns. And then I have my back cockroach line, which is Coulter, Lancer and Mash. So if Koyan and Iskandar fail me, 2 Kus and a Mash don't. Okay. So what do we want to? I think we maybe want to like press the statement about what she heard. Yeah.
Hold it!
I mean, if Sigurd's on a White Day banner, I might skip that one and roll for him then, because I don't necessarily need, you know, I don't, the Saber banner is by far one that I'm not that interested in compared to the other two, the Extra and the Berserker. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Iskandar, but you're most useful to me as basically a second Koyan in my team. I feel so bad. I like that they have her using Cockney rhyming slang, but it is a little hard for me to puzzle out some of it. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't add up. You should have heard something. VLADDY. Oh, good. You saw it too. To be fair, if I had a way to support Iskandar currently and make him, you know, my main damage dealer, I'd be very happy to. But I'm not quite sure how to do that with the servants I currently have. So like, at the moment, he's functioning as a very good support for me. Even though he really shouldn't be, to be honest. Which is why and that's why I think I'd like, I don't really have a lot of AoE offensives, and they are really useful, and so I do need an AoE offensive. Preferably one that isn't Iskandar, or, you know, in that case, a way to buff Iskandar more. So yeah. Haha. You see, VLADDY is also intelligent. If I finish this node in a reasonable amount of time, which I am on part 2 of this, I should be able to, we can go look at those GSSRs real quick on stream. And I can kind of, you know, go through them maybe. Okay. Yeah. You should have heard the Brick Man get on. Where's the... Is this the Brick Man? Yeah, this is the Brick Man. You should have heard him get on and do stuff. Oh, so you should have heard him die, in theory. Yeah. Yes, point at VLADDY. Or dar! Yeah, if you were the first person on the omnibus, 2 people had to get on. Yep, he got on, you got on, alone. The carriage made several stops, and the brick mason should have gotten on. Yeah. I mean, Knick-Knack, I trusted you and I rolled for an Oberon, and they gave me an Anne Bonny and Mary Read. Oh, I did get enough materials to get a few of my other characters up that were stuck because I was missing statues, so that's good. VLADDY, stop this. You need to just unravel shit. Don't do this. Don't do this. Colorful statements. She's so taken aback. Ah, okay. See, but in October I will not be rolling on a Sigurd banner, Zero Herrera, because I think if you look, in late October, early November, there should be a Waiver Iskandar banner and an Ozymandias banner. And I'm gonna be trying to roll for both of those characters. Because I would like now to have an Iskandar, not... Yes, I did want Anne Bonny and Mary Read. I do want a waiver, though, so I do want to roll for Zhuge Liang, and I do want to roll for Ozzy anytime that he comes up, basically. So, you know. Although I'm not as stuck on, like, Sigurd, because, like, I have Siegfried, and to be honest, if I was really going to push for it, I would want Brunhilde, Kriemhild, and Sigurd, and that seems like... Is Waver in the White Day? Well, then I might, then I'll probably roll on the White Day as well. Because I need the matched pair, you know? Oh my god, you guys. Okay. Oh my god, you and your fucking wine! Jesus! Stop it! Stop drinking wine in the courtroom! Well, White Day gives me a couple of months to save up quartz. I think I need to either stream FGO more regularly so I can build up, because I build them up fairly quickly doing just story, or I need to, what I might be doing on my own time is going into like the extra quests in like that, like the interlude thingy, or whatever, and doing a bunch of those, because a lot of those are showing me that I can like get quartz out of them. Yeah. Yeah, dude, you about to fuck up. Girly pop. Yeah. Stop. Yeah. Yeah. In theory, if I were... But, like, even if I were to get waiver on the White Day banner, then I would be saving for Ozymandias, to be honest, because I do want Ozzy. I need to go over next year's banners, so I know what's coming up. I'm not, like, just rolling on whatever I see. Yeah. I need to do that. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Oh, beautiful. Just gonna do I'm scrolling back, found a place to look at the upcoming banners. So I'm just gonna scroll back to the beginning of 2023 and then... There we go. Okay. Yeah, I've already started doing a bunch of the interludes, rank ups, and free quests, so I'm just really... Oh yeah, I saw that image. It looks hellish. It looks hellish. It's so... Oh my god, it's so hectic. It's okay. We'll look at that. We'll look at that in a second. We want to get through this. Okay, so the body was inside the carriage, and he did not enter through the door. So that must mean that ergo, there's another entrance, if our client wasn't lying. Yeah, and we're gonna assume our client wasn't lying, because we are fighting for him. So we're gonna say there's another entrance. Okay. When you have considered all of the possible, the only thing that remains is the improbable, because nothing is impossible, only highly improbable. Alright. So, I'm gonna be honest. The only possible place for it to be is the skylight.
Take that!
In theory, a skylight probably can open. You know?
Objection! Objection!
Haha.
Objection!
I love the different fonts of objection. We've got the medieval manuscript font and the painted with a brush font. Oh, so he dropped in from the second story and that's the thud they heard and he fell on the floor. Mr. McGilded assumed he fell from the seat and pushed him back up. Okay. I've connected them! You haven't connected shit. I've connected them!
Objection!
Alright. So we press every statement while looking to see if anyone is reacting when we get new testimony. That is our rule. Is it the best way to do it? No, but that is how we're going to do it, because I assume we're going to get more testimony from the people on top. Mr. McGilded. Ooh. Haha! Get fucked, you guys. Granny always looks so shocked. I love her. She is great. Haha. Jesus, dude, relax. Relax. I mean, I think there's very good reason to accuse you, considering you're a gambler. Haha. Oh, shut up, you two. Hey, you're being so rude. Hey. 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 Or maybe something fishy was the fact that his hat is a piece of shit. Testify! 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 Haha! You know what I'll even do? I'll even get a little notepad out so that when we flip over to some FGO stuff, we can discuss it. That way I can make notes for myself. Oh my god, the amount of post-it notes stuck all over my desk. Oh, and the little Iskandar one on my computer screen. Alright. Okay, so we have to hear them talk first. Alright. Methinks the Hatter doth protest too much. I mean, they both protest too much. So, you know. You know how it is. I disagree. I would join that ranking. Alright, cross-examination. Perfection. Right. Press every statement, check everyone.
Hold it!
Okay, nobody's reacting weird. You know what? I value that lore. As that is, as Iskandar fanfiction, not Iskandar, Waver fanfiction is some of the only fanfiction I've read, I understand. Mr. McGilded, you're not necessarily a good guy, but in this case, you're not the devil. Oh my god. Okay, pressing anything is just
Hold it!
an absolute mess. Will it notify me if someone is reacting? Because, like, it barely did before. Okay. He was away with the fairies! Exactly, Zero Herrera! Also, look at him in his off time! Oversized t-shirt, playing video games, creating a big, beefy man. Top tier. We share the same hobbies. Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have boarded the omnibus.
Hold it!
Okay, nobody. Are you positive? I don't know. Oh, so it is telling us. Okay.
Excuse me.
Also, he's got a drop-dead gorgeous library in his office. Beautiful assets. Those old books are just stunning. And I'll bet he has a great appreciation for the works of Homer. Yeah, very distinctive design. I agree. Oh, yeah. Sewn together. Get fucked. Bruh, I'll fight Reigns. I'll fight. Oh, I got a achievement for that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, stop biting your cane. Okay. So you farted. Good to know. Hmm.
Wait, that ain't.
Hey, hey!
Excuse me.
Oi! Why the fuck does she have... Oh, Zero Herrera, then it's fine! I will also bully waiver. What?
Hold it.
Did I miss? Okay, she had a reaction on the fourth statement. So I need to go back to that and actually hit it correctly. I think. Yeah. Okay. Because she had a reaction, but I couldn't get the key to hit where I needed it, so... Alright, let's... What's a little bit of like constructive bullying between members in a relationship? If everyone's okay with the fact that it's, you know, for fun and a little bit. Okay, we need statement number 4. Okay.
Hold it.
Okay. Yes. Be like, I'll trade you. You still get to be his little sister, right? Or whatever weird messed up relationship you have. And you still get to bully him gently. But I also get like a timeshare. Okay, alright.
Wait, that ain't.
Ah! Fuck! Okay, so... Okay. I know where I need to press, it's just... It's physically not letting me. Okay. Alright. Let's try again. Alright, come on. Because I see her little exclamation. Oh.
Hold it.
Come on. Alright, come on. I'm just skipping through. Yeah. Genuinely is what would be happening. Drop a fucking timetable. Okay, so it's here.
Wait, that ain't.
Okay. It's so annoying in trying to move the slider because it, in theory, left-right should work, but the left-right keys don't work for this on my computer. Like, they're just not. And I know that my left-right keys work. Alright, girly pop, what you gotta say? Why? Why are you... Why? Why are you doing this? Yeah, you gotta open them from the outside. Heh. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's a slider. Okay. Interesting. Honestly, I don't know if you're talking like it's been raining kind of on and off for like the last like I want to say 3 weeks here, and I'm so happy. I love the rain, like the rain and the dark and the cold season and the lack of sunlight and the cold. Like, I don't get seasonal depression, and if I do, it's definitely in summer, right? Because like it's just so nice in the winter and the rainy season. Oh, it's great. It's great. Alright, let's look in. We're examining the skylight. Nothing here yet. Oh, you know what? That's fair. Okay, sorry. Bless you. Yeah, that's fair. We had some people around here had power down like yesterday or the day before because we had it was really windy and rainy. I think 2 days ago. Yeah, because I remember it being real bad. Okay, all right. Okay. There's gotta be something in here that can be... that like, gives an indication. You know? Oh, now you work. There's nothing here. Yeah, there's nothing here. Oh! Oh. Yes, gents. Ice and snow. I mean, ice and snow is my favorite, but I live in a place where I would have to drive an hour to 2 hours to get any sort of snow, so rain is the next best option. Because I do genuinely enjoy the cold. Like, I am very much a cold person, and my reasoning for that has always been that, in the summer, there's only so many layers you can take off legally to get cooler. But in the winter, you can always put on more clothes, right? So I kind of view, there's more for me to do comfortably in winter than there is in summer because it's so goddamn hot in summer. And maybe if summer wasn't as hot as it was where I lived, that wouldn't be as big of a problem. But like, when I, you know, where I grew up, temperatures could, I remember a summer where we had like 2 weeks of like 110 to 118 degree days in the middle of summer. And I don't want to go out and I don't want to do anything. I just want to sit inside in a dark room in that temperature. Yes, we have evidence. It's the blood stain. Get fucked. Ugh. I mean, I will say one time my mom and I were driving and we did go far enough, we did go up enough on one of the freeways near here that we did hit solid ice and snow, and obviously it was way lower than we had expected for that year, so our car wasn't kitted out. And I remember Mom kind of just like skidded to the side of the road, and we actually got out and switched because I'm more confident in my driving than my mom is in general. Like I you know, it's just how it is. Okay, all right. No, 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 no. Idiot.
Got it.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Especially because it's so unfair because like men can even take off their shirts in summer, and like I can't even do that technically. I mean, I can't. Like, in theory, I could, but I'd still be wearing a layer of clothes and it would still be uncomfortable. Also sunburns. Oh. Yep. Exactly. Get fucked. But. I agree with Hector. It's not to say there's not some things about summer I like, because I am very much a water child and I love swimming, and that's obviously something that's easier done during the summer when there's like somewhat warmer temperatures. But like, you know, you can swim in pools and you can swim in ice as long as you're wearing like the appropriate gear and you're only going in for certain amounts of time. You can't really swim the way I like to swim though in winter, which is unfortunate. I also run really hot. Like personally, I'm like a fucking space heater. Like I can go out in like the dead of winter when it's like 50 degrees here. Well, it doesn't really get colder than that where I am. Sometimes it'll hit a 40, but I can go out in like 40s and 50s in like a tank top and shorts, and I don't really feel that cold. Per se. I mean, I'm cold, but I can easily tolerate it. And, like, my extremities are the part of me that's coldest, because that's the part where your blood takes the longest to get to and from. But yeah. I don't know, jurors. They did a pretty good job pulling the wool over your eyes, considering you were willing to convict him way back at the very beginning.
Objection.
Why? Why are you stopping now? You know what? I can do this one. I can do this one. So when I said, like, currently, like, for example, last night our low was 40 and it's like 50-ish outside right now in Fahrenheit. Now, if I switch that to Celsius, the difference is about somewhere between like 10 to 17, 10 to 18 degrees Celsius. I think 40 would be about 10 degrees. Yeah. Because, yeah, 40 is about 10 degrees. And then 50 is probably closer to 17. Yeah. Based on some quick math. So yeah. That's about, like, the lowest it gets where I am. It can get down to freezing at higher altitudes in California, but I don't live in a higher altitude. I don't live up in the mountains. So that's just... You know, Zerher, I've done a ton of swimming on beaches, and I've actually never had anything bad happen to me on a beach. And like, one time, I was out on a beach in Italy. I was in the Tyrrhenian Sea for 6 hours straight. I did not come out of the water for 6 hours. Ironically, I've actually had less luck at pools. There's a water park I used to go to in Eastern Europe with my family. And at this same water park, 3 different times, I injured myself so badly that I had to go to the first aid station and get, like, first aid before I could continue swimming.
Objection.
Yeah. Oh. What do... Yeah, like, I've never gotten anything like sea lice or anything like that. I've also never done anything like that, Nick. Jesus, y'all have had some of the worst beach experiences. I've genuinely had amazing beach experiences. Anytime I've been to the beach, and I've been to the beach on multiple continents and in multiple countries. And I've never had an issue. I mean, I did once lose a flip-flop to some quicksand, but that was on a lake. So, like, I don't know if that counts. And that wasn't technically a bad experience, because, like, you know, the flip-flop wasn't mine, so I didn't care all that much. But Jesus! And I go running on beaches barefoot regularly. Hey, stop accusing my client of things. These are baseless accusations. Stop it with the baseless accusations. Oh my god! I've also never done that! In fact, the one time that I've ever had to go to the ER for myself was because of swimming at someone's backyard pool. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh my god. Jesus. Christ. Oh. Alright, you're gonna ask me you're gonna ask me. I mean, in theory, it could have happened. I feel like it's possible. I have to say that. Yeah. Yeah, Jens, that's exactly the mood when something happens on a beach. You just be more careful next time. I think the last time I went to a beach was like in the middle of like fall. It was very cold, so we weren't swimming. But I remember I wore flip-flops for some reason because I thought it was going to be warmer, which wasn't a problem. I wasn't actually cold. But it was so funny because the path down had been like washed out recently. So we were having to like scramble down like a slippery cliffside. And like, I mean, my friends were struggling and they were in like tennis shoes and like proper pants. Man, I like skipped down that thing like a mountain goat in my flip-flops. Oh my God, Zero. Jesus. That's horrible. The worst injury I've ever gotten relating to water is the time I had to go to the ER. And that was because getting out of a pool at a friend's house, I sliced my foot open and needed 13 stitches. Because we had accidentally left some like shattered glass on the side of the pool, and I put my Diet Dr. Pepper next to it, and I went to get my Diet Dr. Pepper, and I got out of the pool, and I think I just stepped directly onto it, and then it like slipped, and it was not good. But yeah, Jesus. Okay. Oh yeah, when the smoke grenade was fired. Everyone was out of the courtroom. Jesus. Okay. Okay. I don't think I've ever used a swimming shoe in my life. My God.
Objection.
I mean, fingers crossed, knock on wood, but yeah. Not to say that I don't think swimming shoes are a good idea. I think swimming shoes are a fantastic idea. It's always been one of those things that I'm like, ooh, next time I go swimming, I should get swimming shoes or something if I'm going into the ocean. But then I just never think about it, and I go in barefoot. Okay. So when the police investigated, but when we saw it, it was empty. Then the blood was added later. Mm-hmm. Well, if the blood from the skylight is fresh, I remember there being blood on the seat. Was the blood on the floor there originally? Because supposedly the body wasn't on the floor long enough to produce a huge amount of blood. So, like, in theory, is the blood on the floor new?
Got it.
Okay. Oh my goodness, I have like 40 notifications on my phone. Jesus. Oh. I just got a pre-order processing notification for something on Big Bad Toy Store, which means it's an anime figure. I don't know what it is, but it's something. I should check that. That's what I'm thinking. I think it dripped down from the skylight. Because if the skylight blood was put there by tampering, maybe they just kind of like upended some blood? You know? Like, in theory, that would be what I would think. Alright, Mr. McGilded. Ooh, you're not being very cooperative. This is not ideal. You're being kind of a bad person. Oh, the Reaper of the Bailey. Okay, alright. Ah, yes, it is in fact a figure. Yeah. Yeah. Because there's no picture like pre and post, so. This is a mistrial. That's what this is. Do you rest? Yeah. I'm so sorry, Van Zeeks. You're very pretty, but it just, you know. You poked a hole in your own case by pointing out the blood, which led to a mistrial. Yeah. Give us our closing, my dude. Okay. I mean, in theory, I think that the... Oh, I mean, does it matter what I pick? I don't think he's innocent anymore. Not after that outburst about when the blood got there. I absolutely think that he's, like, organizing something behind the scenes. But, like, does it change the way that he, like, interacts with us? I gotta go with my gut. I think he could be guilty. Yeah. Where's my autoplay? There we go. Okay. Watch this kind of like a movie bit. Because I don't think... If they're gonna declare a mistrial or something, then... Yeah. If you can't determine if he's guilty or not... Well, maybe there needs to be some unprecedented behavior here. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's nothing we can do now. I don't think the trial's gonna continue. Is Mr. McGilded in league with the man who's testing us, basically? Is that what's happening? Yeah, fair. friend. I'm gonna reuse this package that somebody else gave me for birthday gift. Okay. Yeah, you should be, jurors. I am ashamed of you. Yep, not guilty. It doesn't feel right, because, like, this feels very much like a miscarriage of justice, you know? Like, I feel like we should... so far from what I've seen from the game, it feels like we should, no matter how improbable, get, like, some weird ending, you know, eventually out of it. But I guess not. That's kind of what I'd expect, but, you know. Yeah, court-ordered psychiatric appointment. Yes, very much. Yeah. That is true. You need to defend your... Maybe if you weren't getting drunk during this trial, you would have been able to prevent the tampering. Maybe. Maybe if you drank less wine. Yeah, get fucked, jurors. Thank you, Lord Van Zieks, for letting me stare at you occasionally. I mean, I feel like you could ask for better. I feel like you could ask for an actual fucking lawyer. Yeah. Yeah, Zero Herrera. I'm sure he'll be back to trial eventually. I'm absolutely positive of it. Yay, confetti. Fireworks in a courtroom? Fireworks in a courtroom. Goodness me. The jurors are all talking to one another. Pretty sure that's also not allowed. Yep. I mean, is it really a victory, though? Is it really? Speaking of figures, there's a... I don't know if I mentioned it, but there's a Zhuge Liang, like, Waiver Velvet figure and an Iskandar figure that just came out. Well, not figures, but Nendroids that just went up for pre-order. I have, in fact, pre-ordered both. The DX version, too, of the Iskandar one, so I'll get his horse and everything. Well, yeah, you really were just kind of thrown into this. Okay, this is a really chance. Is it really? I don't know if I agree. I don't know if I can say that. Yeah, exactly. Like, truly a victory for the forces of the law. Oh, my dude. You're so weird. Well, at least he's not, like, mad, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah. Truth, I don't know if they're gonna get to the... Ah! There we go. There we go. He bought the police. I know, Zero Herrera, and I do believe in innocent until proven guilty. But, I don't know, it just, in this game, it feels like that was some sort of bullshit that we could have, like, further investigated. You know what I mean? Inspection. Ah. Ah. Cause like innocent until proven guilty is really great. It really is. But like when you buy the police and the evidence and then that's what gets someone convicted or freed, it sucks. But then again, if you go the other way around, a lot more people who didn't do things get convicted, so I get it. It just, you know. Why? Why are you pointing your gun at me? What? Oh my god, it's an even littler girl. Why does she look like a baby Holmes? I swear to fucking God. Why does she look like a baby Holmes? Oh my God. Yeah, Helena? Yeah. I mean, her outfit's cute. I really like it. I'd like to know who you are. My God. It does look like a little tiny Holmes. Oh my God. No, we're not spending the night in McGilded Park. No. Oh my God. I hope we get to see the Reaper of the Bailey again. That would be fun. Oh God. Ah.
How did this happen? I don't know, sir. By the time I got
Am
here,
I?
it was
Hold
already
on.
engulfed. No one was supposed to be allowed in here.
Oh
before
shit,
we started
yeah.
investigating.
Okay. I see it. Okay, I'm gonna watch this cutscene through and then I'll see what's up.
Oh, good God. There's someone in there.
Okay. All right. Well, the good news is we're not gonna continue. I know. Yeah. Yes. But so let's close out of here, because what I can do is I'll swap over the also yes. Okay. So you guys gonna see my fucking screen for a second. Oh no. Alright, so Lucky Bag 2023, we'll move that over. And then we'll also move over the Reddit image into this tab. And this, which I just found and looks interesting. Okay, so. Alright, I hope. I'm curious about the drop frame rate. I don't know why it's so bad. But hopefully, since we're no longer playing a game, it won't affect us very much. And that it might just be like a Wi-Fi drop or something, you know, because of like the storms recently. But all right, so I'm gonna take a look. This should be the correct one, the Lucky Bag specials, which are the GSSRs. So quickly look over them. So, like, I know I love Moriarty and stuff, but this just isn't. The archers are just not something I'm particularly fond of. And while this Lancer single target looks really good with like, and I already have Skahak, but like, you know, Melusine and Brunhilde, I have so many Lancers that I probably should avoid the Lancer single target. And with the Lancer AoE, I only know a few of these characters, and it's just not 100% for me. You know what I mean? Like, that's not something I really need to be getting. Even up here, I mean, I look at this and like, I'm interested in Sigurd, and like, I love Benienma, and I'm okay with Miyamoto Musashi, but I really like Sigurd or Benienma, and that's really 2 out of 7. So it's not great odds for me. Same thing with the Saber AoE. I'm most interested in Ibuki Doji and Charlemagne, and that's 2 out of 6. It's not great odds. So it's kind of my opinions on the Sabers, Archers, and Lancers. But the Riders, I would have gone for this if I hadn't already gotten Iskander. I now have an AoE Rider, and so I'm fine with that. I don't need to roll on that again. The casters are kind of a, you know, meh. Like, I know that there's some good casters, but like, I do have Casku. I just don't really use casters currently at all. So it's not something I'm particularly like, if you know, interested in. And then of the assassins, I already have Cleo and Koyan, and I've leveled both of them, so I definitely don't need an assassin AoE. And I don't think I really need a single target if I have like 2 good assassins. Same thing with Berserker single target. It's not something I need. I need more AoEs because I have a lot of single targets currently. So, you know, there's definitely this Berserker AoE is really interesting to me. And then, like I said, the extra support is another one where I'm like, oh, I would be happy with 5 of these 6 servants. I don't think I know that person, but I would be happy with these 5. Like, very happy. As for like these Buster AoE, this kind of stuff, I mean, I know some of them, and like, I like some of these, you know, like Artoria Ruler, King Protea, like, I like some of them, but that's just not a huge thing for me. And then here, I'd maybe be interested in Hokusai and Young Moriarty, but once again, that's like a 2 out of 6 rating. So honestly, I think either the extra support or the Berserker AoE are gonna be what I pull on. I don't currently have extra supports, so it would probably be a better decision for me to pull on this banner. But Berserker AoE just has like some of the servants that have been really useful to me recently. So like, you know, it's tempting. Okay, so I have the Reddit image pulled up. Yeah, see, because there's Nito, but I'm not pulling on a Nito only banner. Like, for me, that's just not not really. And then I don't know some of these servants to pull them, so I'm kind of like, there's another Bazette. Valentine's Day. See, there's God Juna, right? And I do love God Juna, don't get me wrong. It's just not my number one priority. So if I flip back up into April, let's see. There's some of these, but not others. Really have, I mean, there's Anna, you know, which is a big character for me that I really love. And then Alternito again, but not really my number one. Let's see. Flip down over here. I don't know most of those people. So there's a Artoria Pendragon ruler. Tempting, but no, I'm sure I can get Gilgamesh some other way. I'm not that concerned. Regular Moriarty, which is nice. Oh, goodness. What happened? Okay. I was looking at... Yeah, I was over here in August. Okay. Yeah. All right. So come up here. You've got some Tam Lins up here, which is nice. There's another Ibuki Doji banner. See, this is one of the ones I was looking at. Is there's a Cleo and Ozzy banner right here at the end of September. So this Cleo and Ozzy banner is something I'm interested in. I am really interested in this October banner with Sigurd and Qin Shi Huang. Like, to me, that's very interesting. And then just a little bit later, you've got this Zhuge and Iskandar banner. So, like, those two are probably the biggest draws for me. It's probably, you know, well, those three, right? Is this Ozzy and Cleo, and then Sigurd and Qin, and then this one for Zhuge Liang. Like, those are probably my three most interested in banners for next year, at least out of the ones that are listed here. I do like Ashvathama, now that you've seen the video. I would love to get a copy of Ashvathama. I just don't know if that's gonna happen for me, you know? Like, we'll see. We will see. Okay. So I'm looking at these, and I see this just passed. So these are also like upcoming banners. I mean, that's tempting, you know, Mysterious Alter Ego Lambada and Moriarty Ruler. That's tempting. 'Cause like, ooh boy, do I love those two. But yeah, this is basically just the same list, but laid out a little bit easier. I mean, there's a Ketz up here, but it's Ketz with a bunch of other stuff, and I don't know if I really want to roll on that particularly. So yeah, that's kind of my opinion on the GSSRs. So make of that what you will. I probably will do the GSSR. It'll just be specifically on either the extra support NP or Berserker AoE, and I have not decided yet between the two of them which one I'd rather pull. I think I'd be, yeah, sorry, Lambda, not Lambada. Fucking was thinking of it, and I just, with her penguins, I love her so much. I actually used her recently in the grinding. I ended up using servants that I used a lot of Barghest. And then Knickknack has a really nice Ushi that I use several times, and a Ryoma. But I actually used Florence a lot and a fair bit of Castoria. Yeah. Anyways, on that note, I know today's a short stream, but I've got some other things I need to get done today, and you're going to see me on Friday for a full-length Witcher stream, potentially with Realm joining me either in person or on Discord. So I actually need to get headed out. Penguins! They're penguins, gens! Penguins! And on that note, I will say goodbye, and you guys can enjoy penguins!